Hey guys, this is a new affiliate thing. So yeah, go to razor.com for more for gear, for mobile stuff like games and stuff. So yeah, go to my affiliate link down below and you could get it. Yeah, and yeah, go there. Why not? Get PCs, consoles, mobile chairs, whatever you want. So yeah, hope you guys like it and see you later in the video.
Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path. If you want it bad, I'm gonna show you where it's at. Yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done. I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want. Yeah, rise just like the sun. Yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I fall.
Hey guys, my nose is a little stuffy, so I'm sorry for the quality of the audio. But yeah, please like and subscribe and go to my Discord. And guys, for the people who like coming to my streams, I'm about to hit level 300 on Blocks Fruit. This Roblox game is called Blocks Fruits. And yeah, about to hit 300. So if you wanna join my crew when I hit level 300, you're more than welcome to. And so yeah, and I'm grinding in that game. And yeah, there will be, if like, go to my community tab if you want to see the schedule. I'll post the schedule again this week, probably tomorrow or tonight. So yeah, see you guys later and see you in the video. This starts right after Naito's incident. After the Naito's destroyed much of Konoha and killed the fourth Hokage, Minato Namikaze, Konoha was a mess, both literally and politically. A sad, grieving Hiruzen Sarutobi, the third Hokage, reluctantly took up the position of Hokage once more, but in his grief he was distracted and unwittingly was manipulated by Danzo. When Donzo convinced him to give up too much of his political power due to the establishment of the civilian wing of the village council. And the council for far-reaching oversight in Konoha, a change from the quasi-military dictatorship the village had been prior to the attack. The new council's power was over all things civilian and even various aspects of shinobi affairs and clan life as well. The new heavily civilian council changed many laws in regards to the shinobi system and the relationship between the village and the clans. The council even thwarted several attempts to adopt a boy they viewed as a demon, including adoption attempts by a few council members such as Shibuya Aburame and Shikaku Nara, along with an attempt by a young and upcoming ninja named Kakashi Hatake. Only the direct intervention of the third Hokage saved the boy's life and allowed him to become a shinobi, unbeknownst to the civilian counselors in Danzo. But best to know it's to us. That demon boy was going to do great things, and the third Hokage's replacement would make it her mission to do all the rights the councils had made. Konoha, the Hokage's office, 1 week after Tsunade became Hokage. Tsunade clenched her fist in frustration. That was not how she expected her first council meeting as the fifth Hokage to go. She knew after the death of the fourth Hokage, Minato Namikaze, her sensei here, Hiruzen Sarutobi, had resumed his old position as third Hokage. In his old age, he had allowed civilians to take seats on the council, and as the years went by, on the consolidated a great deal of political power, too much political power if you ask her. Not only that, but it was clear that the shinobi on the council were not an unfinafied front. It was a mess. Sigh. How to let a pervert and that brown brat talk me into this, she thought. I need some sake. Sitting on the other side of her desk was the village second in command, the Jonin commander, Shikaku Nara. As the head of the Nar clan, he was one of the most senior members of the council. After distress meeting with Tsunade, he had pulled him him into her office for a debriefing. Tsunade told herself that that the Senju clan was once a great council seat, or was once a seat on the council, but she had been gone from their village for around 15 years, and clearly lots of things have changed. As Tsunade activated a privacy seal, Fu and Jutsu that prevented anyone from spying on their conversation or overhearing it. Shikaku began the briefing. Lord Third gave the civilians lots of influence over their own affairs. Donzo and the other elders had suggested this supposedly because they're concerned for his old age, but in reality a way to gain their own power. They courted the civilian members of the council through political power. While influential on their own, are nothing more than puppets for Donzo and his anti-Willa Fire faction. Right, I can see that. Shikaku. Why do they have more influence on the council than Shinobi? Pretty simple, pretty simple. Hawk and Sama. There are 10 seats on the council for the 10 Shinobi clans, for the 10 various civilians. Most of them who are war, most of whom are either the heads of the merchant guilds and labor guilds. Some are ministers governing the civilians, which by the way keeps the paperwork off your desk. Then there are the 3 seats for the elders, all with yourself as chairwoman. Theoretically, this puts all the clans and civilians on even footing, with the elders leaning towards the clans since they are retired shinobi themselves, thus giving the shinobi a slight edge over civilians. However, the Senju, Uchiha, and Uzumaki seats have been vacant for some time, meaning there are only 7 clans represented right now. Even then, we have our own internal divisions. Akamichi, Sarutobi, Nara, and Yamanaka are very united front. It essentially vote the same way on everything, completely in line with the philosophy Will of Fire. Abarama and Unuzuka side with us, but not always. They want to be loyal to Will of Fire, but will vote against it for something that's clearly in their own interest. Hayuga some sides with us, and sometimes not. Really 50-50. They don't particular have loyalty to the Will of Fire faction, and often join Donzo's faction in voting, depending on the issue, of course. When you factor in that the elders have cooped with the civilian council members into their anti-Will of faction, very rarely does Lord Third's Will of Fire ever shine to come through in council meetings. It's often to be outvoted 13-7 or 14-6. And sometimes, though rarely, 16-4. Tsunade frowned. Ultimately, this is a Shinobi village. Civilians should just be grateful for to live under our protection. Their political power should be very limited. The elders are all supposed to be advisors, nothing more. Donzo's dangerous. We need to curb their political power and restore Sarutobi Sensei's will. How will we make that happen, Shikaku? I'm glad you feel that way, Hakisama. Even the clans don't always side with the Will of Fire and agree with the civilians and agree that the civilians hold too much power. Sorry, my throat. Uh, uh. In order to do this, we'll likely have to manipulate the elders and or civilians into voting against their own faction and interests, and share up and shore up the Shinobi clans into a unified voting bloc, and Grand Stroke would fail. Slowly, little by little, we have to claw our way back to reasserting complete Shinobi authority. It would help if we start the vacant clan seats. You know very well I'm the last Senju and I can't hold the clan seat while serving Hokage. As for the other two seats, well, there's a requirement the, that one must either be a Jonin or married and a Chunin in order to take their clan seat. While both those clans' heirs have promising genin, one is a moody, arrogant teen and is considered a flight risk, and the other one doesn't even know he's part of a clan. All that is very true, Haki-sama, but I do have some suggestions. The conversation lasted well into the night as Shikaku outlined a few things that Tsunade could do to start to turn the tide in her favor. At the end of the night, Tsunade was motivated and frustrated. Shikaku's suggestions had been very good, but Tsunade could tell that she was going to be in it for a long time. Drawn out, subtle battle to win control of the council. She didn't really like being subtle. She tried to just punch through, but she knows that she's going to have to reassert her Hokage authority. Hokage authority for those making fun of me in the comments. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, I see you. He's a Hokage. So no, Hokage. You hear me? Yeah, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. The person that's why I type it. Oh, he's a Hokage. So funny. Yeah, I see you. You're not slick. Whatever. Yeah. The next day, the Konoha 12 and their sensei stood in front of the Hokage's office, facing Tsunade, who looked over them and couldn't help but feel a sense of pride at the next generation. Thank you for your patience. I know Chunin promotions. I know promotions from the Chunin exams should have been announced a couple weeks ago, but between settling into this job, trying to repair our relations with Suna, and trying to track Orochimaru, and trying to keep up an appearance around the village, and rebuilding the village, there hasn't been a lot of time. First off, there is only one promotion based on actual Chunin exams itself. The judges unanimously voted that Shinami should show skills in expressing the mental capacity and strategize itself. Congratulations, Shikamaru Nara. What a drag. So troublesome, muttered the young lazy Nara, ere as he stepped up towards to his vest. What? But he got lazy, gave up. How did he get promoted? Yelled Ino in frustration. Ino, while it may have looked like he gave up, Shikamaru realized he couldn't win, and so he quit. And the field that'll translate to saving lives of people under his command. Remember, Chunin lead teams, and therefore they're responsible for the lives of their subordinates. What Shikamaru did was very mature, and that's why he was promoted. Came the response from Asuma. The new opponent Saratobi head was probably his Nara student, and he hoped that would help break the Yamanaka heirs of her fangirl mentality. Hawkins Summit, is this the only promotion from the exams? Asked someone surprised Kakashi. Yes, however, the exams were cut short, so I've used Saratobi Sensei's notes and the reports filed by Shinobi Invasions to make a few more promotions. This this got the assembled ninja to calm down and eager to see who will be promoted. My sensei had his vices, but he was not a betting man. So when he did bet, it was something absolutely certain for. Over the years, I learned to trust Saratobi Sensei's instincts. So when I found a betting ticket stubbed in his notes from the Trinity finals, I knew this person, um, he he bet on to be promoted, and this person was very worthy. As such, I'm promoting Shino Aburame to Chunin. The whole group was stunned. The third Hokage had bet his money on Shino would be promoted. High praise indeed. Thank you, Hakasama. I will endeavor and never let you down. That's because I will not let the third Hokage's trust and confidence in me be misplaced, said the stoic Aburame hair as he accepted his vest. For everyone not on Team 8, this was the most they ever heard from the boy speak only adding to the stunned silence in the room. Shino's teammates broke in silence. Congra- Congratulations, Shino. Sorry, I was trying to do a Hinata impression, but she sounds so quiet and annoying voice, you know. So yeah, and if you agree, I'm trying to do a voice impression. If you don't agree, it don't matter. I'm saying her voice impression is annoying for you Hinata lovers. I swear. And Kiba says, hell yeah, man. I still can't believe that Lord Third better you and not me. But this is fantastic. Yelled the exuberant Kiba and Izuka as he slapped his best friend and teammate on the back. Kiba-kun, Lord Third could not have bet on you. That's because you lost to Naruto in the preliminaries. But your congratulations are appreciated, was Shino's stoic response. And 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 he notices, I'm very proud of you, Shino. Even though you're a Chunin, you can still come help for me and advice anytime. Actually, that's not Hinata. That is Kurenai Yuhi. Through all of this, Shikaku Nara stood up to the side in his capacity as Jonin commander. After taking a minute to be Prophet Son, he began to think how he could use these promotions for political purposes. Suma is the new council in a marriage, so the council will unanimously vote him to get married and will be working on a Sarutobi hair. He seems to have a thing for Kurenai and will probably most likely propose to her be, because of her position as Shino Sensei. She has good relationship with the Aobarama clan. Shino is son of Shibi, headed the Aobarama clan, and a member of the council. Shibi votes the Will of Fire faction 70% of the time, is far more friendly with us than Donzo's faction. But there's still the 30% where he sides with Donzo. Perhaps something a lot like this would be enough to firmly bring the Aburame back into our block. Konoha's second in command and the greatest strategist had been delighted when Tsunade was appointed Hokage. He would finally have a boss winning to reestablish the proper forest Shinobi village. Quasi military dictatorship, giving the civilians just enough political power to feel like the mattered, but not enough to have a say in anything important. Now he was willing to go any length for that to happen. As Shikaku was lost his scheming, Tsunade continued. I also have two promotions to make based on work in the field. These two trapped an unstable enemy who's critical on critical for the enemy's plans. Sasuke lost, but he bought enough time for Naruto to arrive, and he wore guard down for enough for Naruto to defeat him. I can argue that like Sasuke didn't slow Gaara down, but nonetheless, I'll let Tsunade talk. So I announced both Sasuke and Chia and Naruto Uzumaki are promoted both to Chunin. Naruto, yo, yes, we did it, Sasuke, yelled the exuberant Naruto. HN, was there any doubt, idiot? Came no response from the Uchiha hair. After his run with Itachi, Sasuke was very much colder to his companions in Team 7, and he was beginning to have doubts about Konoha. Still, he thought of Naruto like a brother, and he had a close relationship with him and his sensei Kakashi. Even Sakura, as annoying as she was now considered a friend. Maybe with this promotion, there was no need to leave yet. Tsunade couldn't help but smile at Naruto's excitement. She had already started to view the boy as almost a son or a grandson. I'm so happy for you, Naruto. Still, your promotion is only in part because of your actions during the invasion. It's also politically motivated. Sasuke is entirely politically motivated. I'm wary of him. But the council but the council wants him promoted, and I may be able to turn it to my advantage. This next one also has to do more than politics than the exams, but at least he was able more helpful during the invasion with Sasuke. All right, now we have one more promotion to give out. Someone who fought hard in the exams, despite his injury, helped prevent the kidnapping of one of our kunoichi. Neji Hyuga is promoted to Chunin. I I know she doesn't like it, but she needs to gain some favor from the Hyuga. Promoting their clan genius won't win them over right away, but it will get them to look up favorably. Hakitsama has a brash exterior, but she's actually much better in the political game than Lord Third was. Shikakunara thought. As a smile broke out on his face after he realized what Tsunade has done. Sorry, guys. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, very sorry. Hold up. Yeah, sorry about that. But meanwhile, Neji had donned his vest and then did something unexpected. He went over to where Team 7 was standing and bowed to Naruto. You have my thanks, Uzumaki said. I owe you for my promotions to the fact that you opened my eyes to a few things. And Naruto said, huh? But I beat you. Didn't I hurt your chances? Said Naruto, scratching his head in confusion. This might be a problem. Naruto is going to inherit a Clancy one day, but he's an idiot. We'll have to fix that, observed Shikaku. Alright, that's all for promotions. For now, I'm going to keep all of teams together, but once we finish rebuilding the village, you can expect new assignments. You're dismissed. The room emptied, leaving Tsunade, Shikaku, and Shinzu, and surprisingly, three young Kanochi. The the three girls all stay behind to make request of the Hokage. But upon seeing that others had stayed behind, they had surprised looks on their faces. It's pretty clear by your facial expressions that you all have individual things you want to ask me about, not one group thing. So when I call you, state your name and what you want. You first, Hyuga girl. He not to Hyuga. Hakatama, I'm weak. I am a liability to my teammates Kiba-kun and Shino-kun. I need to get stronger, and not just for them, but for someone else. Now now that you are apprentice is a Jonin, I was hoping you could take me as your new apprentice. The girl clearly lacks confidence. This must be Shikaku's no, Hiyashi's elder daughter that Shikaku told me about. Maybe another opportunity with the favor of the Hyuga. Tsunade looked at the other two girls to find them glaring at Hinata. And Tsunade says, I take it you both want to ask me the same thing. They both nodded. Okay, Hinata's reasons are clear enough, but why should I pick you over her? And don't forget to introduce yourself. You first pick her. Sakura Haruno, Hakasama. My father is the head of the Haruno Merchant Guild and sits on your council. My reasons are similar to Hinata's. I am a liability to my teammates, and I'm tired of following in their footsteps. I want to be helpful and not useless and weakness and useless because she will always be useless, but she doesn't want anybody to know that. And I made that last part up. Okay, you, my girl. Tenten Hawkins, no last name. I was orphaned by the Kyuubi attack, and no one knows who my real parents were in the orphanage. I would hear, I would hear some of your stories. It explains how you were the strongest Kunoichi ever. You're my hero, Hakensama. it's the reason I became a kunoichi. I want to be just like you. Unfortunately, I'm not the greatest when it comes to medical stuff, but guy helped me learn weapons. Now I want to learn taijutsu from you. I think your skills will go great with my kenjutsu and ninja tool skills. It's been my dream to study with you ever since I was a little girl. Tsunade studied the three kunoichi. They seem eager enough. The village needs more strong kunoichi. I don't really want to have to manipulate the younger generation anymore than I have to today, but if it comes push to shove, I'll use all of them for some political use to me, even the orphan. Here's what I do. When I train Senju, I had a lot more free time. Now I'm Hokage. I can give you some lessons each day, but not enough. However, I have plenty of assistants, so I don't need Senju to attend to me all day. If you're willing, I'll have Senju take you on as her apprentices, and I'll help you out whenever I can. Is that acceptable for Sakura and Hinata? That was more than enough that they needed, and it even gave them some more confidence. Tenten was the one competent in her generation, in part because of Tenten seemed to adore Tsunade. In part of it was sympathy for this nice girl who was stuck on my guys. A fate Tsunade was her worst enemy. She was also sympathetic. In fact, that the Tenten lacked a family, and it just so happened Tsunade could politically benefit from expanding her family. By the end, unless she had made up her own mind to modify her plans to include Tenten and conferred with Shizun on the walk back to the tower. Shizun also had taken a liking to the girl and really agreed with Tsunade's plan, which is to adopt Tenten. Okay. So yeah, Tsunade takes Tenten to to uh to like the back of her desk or sitting in her desk, as as she as she said to her wannabe apprentice. All right, here's what I'm thinking. As you know, in addition to being Hokage, I am also the last member of the Senju clan. The Senju clan is very important important clan of for Konoha, and having the clan reborn, even if not with the same bloodline, would be a very important propaganda tool for the village. To end that, I've filled out adoption papers for Shizun. I viewed her as my daughter for some time, so this is just making it official. She'll take the last name Senju and take over as head of the clan, so I can focus on being Hokage. However, I like you, girl, so I'm willing to adopt you as a Senju clan as well. Shizun's eyes grew right at Tsunade's word. Tsunade wants to adopt me too. My hero wants to adopt me. I'd have a mom and a sister, a family. Tenten Shinzu, the 14-year-old weapons-loving Kunoichi Bao Lo. Tears flowed from her eyes. Thank you, Haken-sama. However, I like you, girl. Yeah. I'm honored. I'm honored. I always wanted a family. And so, yeah, that's the end of this one, guys. Hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe. Go to my Discord. And yeah, see you guys later. Yeah.
第一戦開始。捕まえたよ。 甘いよ。こういう遅いね。
勝負あり。第2戦開始。
そうだ。
こいつだ。
そうだ。そうだ。そうだ。捕まえたよ。禁じて仕込んで捕まえたよ。これからだ。おそうだ。チャキランチャキランチャキラン
勝負あり。第1戦開始。
今ね。残念でした。
無駄無駄。そうだ。そうだ。
今ね。
第2戦開始。
そうだ
はい今ね残念でした
捕まえたよそうだこれからだ
今ね
着弾
今
着弾着弾
勝負あり。
こんな
第一戦開始。
そうだいけそこだそこだ物は使いよそうだそうだ一旦用水だそこだそうだそうだ
勝負あり。第二戦開始。
いけそこだあよっと甘いね一旦用水だいけ遅いね覚悟してくださいねそうだチャクラメスそうだチャクラメス一旦用水だそこだ一旦用水だ一旦用水だそうだ甘いそうだそこだ一旦用水だそうだ捕まえたよやっそこだまあいい甘いよ用水だ
第一戦開始。
捕まえたよ
こいつだ
甘いよ
あり。第2戦開始。
そうだ。
こいつだ。
そうだ。そうだ。そうだ。捕まえたよ。禁じて仕込んだ。捕まえたよ。これからだ。おっ、そうだ。チャキラン。チャキラン。チャキラン。
勝負あり。第1戦開始。
今ね。残念でした。今ね。残念でした。今ね。引くわ。今ね。引くわ。今ね。今ね。
無駄無駄。そうだ。そうだ。
今ね。今ね。
くれ。そうだ。そうだ。そうだ。そうだ。
残念でした。
そうだ。
引くわ。
第2戦開始。
今
捕まえたよ。そうだ。これからだ。
今ね。
着弾。
今ね。
着弾。着弾。
勝負あり。
こんな。
第一戦開始。
いけ。そこだ。そこだ。物は使いよ。そうだ。そうだ。一旦用水だ。そこだ。そうだ。そうだ。
第二戦開始。
いけるいける。そこだ。あ、よっと甘いね。あっ、一旦用水だ。いける。遅いね。覚悟してくださいね。そうだ。そうだ。そうだ。そうだ。チャクラメス。そうだ。チャクラメス。一旦用水だ。そこだ。一旦用水だ。一旦用水だ。そうだ。甘い。そうだ。そうだ。そこだ。一旦用水だ。そうだ。捕まえたよ。やっそこだ。まあいい。甘いよ。用水だ。